unfortunately, the one that was paged wasn't printed. It's after friendship. It's the, you know the friendship? Yeah, that's it. This one. Yeah, it's a little bit, here, use mine. Okay, sit down. The two of you should sit. Sit here. Sit. No, we need to compose the rap before we wrap it. Okay. Yeah. Who else can do the singing? You should sit on. Get up. Okay. Get up, get up. Yes. No, no, no. She said because you're backing the camera, that's why. Yes. Okay, can you please be seated? Go back to your seat, please. You want to do come and join me. No, it's too late. Okay. While we work on the song, can you please quickly, quietly complete that exercise quickly? And I want to see those who will get it right. Yeah. Go on. After friendship. After friendship. After friendship. No, no, no. I'm not giving group. Do it alone. After friendship. That's it. Can you please help them? Okay. I want the class to be quiet. I want you to be quiet. Okay. So, this is the, no, you're not doing this. You're doing, this is the memory verse. A friend loves at all times. Hello? This is the memory verse. It's a very short one. So, we now need to do a song around it. Okay? So, start thinking. You might have to repeat it several times. You can bring a tune, rap. Right, I don't know. Don't make fun of me tomorrow. Fine. Well, so work on it quickly. You can't do it. So if you need a clue, you can read the Bible passage quickly. It's on that page as well. Yeah. Shh. Excuse me, I said you do it alone. Alone, please. And we need to be obedient, you know. It's a big problem when somebody gives an instruction and you are doing something contrary. Okay. Okay. Yeah, just try. You need to read, you need to understand it. The little ones have done it upstairs. Yeah, we're not drinking. Break time is over. Okay. All right. So how far? You don't have time. You only have like 5 minutes. Bible passage. If you want to get it right, go to the Bible passage. Very good. Have we completed the task? Okay, so what are the things that, before we do the song, okay, go to the back of the class and fine-tune your song quickly and then come back. Yeah, fine-tune your song and come back. Huh? No, when they come back and they present it, then we're going to help them. Okay, so quickly, what were the things from the puzzle that Jonathan gave to David? Number one. Okay, the first one is robe. The second one is tunic. Okay, Tunic. Very good. The third one is sword. Okay, which is like his armor. The fourth one is robe. Is what? Is bow. B-O-W. Oh, okay, B-O-W. Thank you. And what's the last one? Is belt. Okay? It's belt. Now, by the time you learn about the old armor of God, you will see that there's a resemblance between what happened in this story and what happened in the New Testament. Okay? So, and that's a caring friend giving quite a number of things to his friend. All right, so we now want the group that is going to minister the memory verse to come to the front. All right. What's
Proverbs chapter 17, verse 17. A friend loves that. A friend. No, yes. I think I should. No, use the mic.
okay?
No, please, man. Push.
Listen.
Oh, sorry.
Why are you covering your face?
Coming in hot.
Use the mic.
Loves. Times. R is for. I is for. Dignity. Special. Happy. Woo! A friend loves at all times. A friend loves at all times.
Okay.
Loves at all times. A friend loves at all. A friend loves at all times. A friend loves at all times.
Okay.
At all times. Thank you so much.
Please sit down. Please sit down. Please sit down.
Oh,
Okay. So positive opinion. What? So do you think you can do a better job?
no.
You can.
I will not be taking any further comments. Thank you so much.
They need to practice. They need to practice more. Okay. But can you please sit down? Can you please sit down? So, but basically, what we want to take away from here is just the memory verse, which is very simple, and I think you should be able to remember it. Where in the Bible is it found?
Proverbs 17, verse 17.
And what does it say? No.
A friend loves
A friend loves at all times. Okay? Go and sit down. Thank you very much.
ASMR.
Okay. So I'm going to call some people to the front. No, no. All right. So basically, hello everybody. No, we're not playing cards. So I'm going to call you one by one to the front. When you come to the front, you'll pick a card. Okay? You read out to the audience what's in the card, and you answer the question. And you pose the question to like two other people to share their views on the question. Yes. Answer first, and then you tell other people to answer. Most of the cards you can actually answer. Then you put the question to the audience. There will be people that can answer. Okay? Hello? Hello? All right. Microphone will be on the table. When I call on you, you come to the front, you pick up the microphone, and you take the question. Huh? Okay. Oh, all right. Hello? Excuse me. Excuse me. You can't come back again, no. Apology is not what I need, because it's not working. Okay. Let's start with the lady that apologized. You can pick from anywhere, from the top, from the middle, from, yeah. Just shuffle, yes. That's enough, just pick one. And talk around it. Take the mic.
The question is, what is the best book you have ever read? Oh, should I answer? It ends with us by Colleen Hoover.
No, now listen.
Oh, the
I
Bible,
gave
sorry.
you simple instructions, okay? She's supposed to ask the question, ask herself first, provide an answer, and then call on two other people too. So you shouldn't see anything if she hasn't given you the floor.
Okay, so the question is, what's the best book you've ever read? Honestly, my favorite book I've ever read in my whole life, It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover.
Is what?
It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover.
Okay, very good. So that...
Who wants to answer? She get me?
Give her the mic.
Summer I Turn Pretty by Jenny Han.
Else. No, you have to take the microphone close to them so that they can pick it up.
My grandma. My papa.
Yes, please. Thank you very much.
If you could meet someone famous, who would you choose? Nicki Minaj.
No, she has already answered the question. To be honest, I feel like Taylor Swift.
Thank you. Kylie Jenner.
Thank you. So I'll come back to this side. Alternate.
What really gets on your nerves? What really gets on your nerves? For me is when someone is dishing my food and then I tell them that it's enough but they add one more scoop.
somebody videos me without asking.
When someone clogged the toilet and doesn't bother to flush.
Yes. What? Who else is there?
What was your favorite movie? Okay, what is your favorite movie? Harry Potter. The last one.
Knives. Knives Out.
Divergent.
Yes, you. Oh, okay. Let's.
What is your favorite color? Red.
Blue.
Young man. Next. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. So come take this snack. Pardon.
What do you do with your spare time? I go out with my friends.
Sleep.
I study.
With your spare time, are you sure? I want from somebody else. Someone else. You study in your spare time.
If you could live in any country, where would you be and why? Nigeria, because that's. If you could live in any country, where would it be and why? Nigeria, because that's where home is. Anybody? No.
America because I'm born there.
That's very fascinating. Anybody else?
Anywhere that is safe.
Anywhere that is safe. Interesting.
America. Your turn. Did we get to you? Anyone?
What is the longest friendship you have had? It was 9 years with my primary school friend.
A lifelong friendship with my sister.
Lifelong friendship with him.
Okay, one house.
What is your favorite holiday memory? What is your favorite holiday memory? Public traveling.
When I went to wait, I want
When my cousin got lost and then we had to
Christmas 2016 when my brother almost got left in the train station.
Next, from this side. Yes. Quickly, quickly.
What have you not done yet that you want to do? Go to France. What have you not done yet that you want to do?
Learn Italian. End world hunger.
Thank you.
Hello. Hello. Your turn. Your turn. Pick up the mic and face this one.
Okay. So the question is, what is the longest journey you have been on? This is a bit boring, but longest journey. Okay, yes. When I fly to America. No, you drive. That one is 2 hours.
Don't give it to her.
What is the longest journey you have been on?
When I went to London.
When I went to my hometown.
Where's your hometown? Ekiti. Oh my God, we're twins. He's from Ekiti. Where in Ekiti are you from? Ile. There's a place called Ile. Do you mean Ise?
What's yours?
Ise.
Which part of it?
Ilasha.
Where's yours?
Ise.
Okay. Yes. Yes. Next. Yes.
What is your earliest holiday memory? What is your earliest holiday memory? I was like, Tiom went to Dubai. Dubai.
Went to South Africa.
When I went to Abu Dhabi.
Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
What is your favorite restaurant? My mother's kitchen. Mr. Biggs.
RSVP.
Two people.
If you had to sing karaoke, what song will you choose? Um, Monster, Nicki Minaj.
So can you sing it?
No, my thought is spelling me.
Omope. That was called. Yeah.
Buga.
What did you say? Next, from this side.
If you could invent a vehicle, what would it look like? A car. It'd be a flying car, flying car, flying car, flying car.
A bed with wheels. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I'll invent something that could clothe me instead of putting on my own clothes because I'm very lazy.
But I think the next invention actually might be a flying car. No, by the time, what's this guy, when he's done with his own, no, not Steve Jobs. Yes. When he's done with his, yeah. All right, from this side, is there someone at the end? Would you like to come forward? You don't want to come? Okay, at the back, behind you, behind the guy behind you. Yes, no, him. The boy with the nose mask. Please come forward. What did he say? Next. You two, the lady, the girl.
Are you a spender or a saver? Both.
It depends. I save my own money. I spend my daddy's money. That's how I work.
A saver.
The next person. Yes, you. Okay, yes, you, please.
What is the craziest thing you have done on holiday? Not had. I didn't have my belt on a roller coaster.
I followed my cousin to go and get a tattoo that her dad knew. I followed my cousin to go and get a tattoo that her dad knew.
I climbed on a roof.
One house, please. Thank you very much. Yes, you can come.
So the question is, what can we do to help the environment? I guess we could reduce the amount of plastic we use daily.
Reduce, recycle.
We could like reduce greenhouse gases or something.
So, but I want to ask a question, and I think this last question is very, very important. Do you think we're actually addressing the 3 R's as a country? Let's take Lagos State, for instance. Do you think we're doing anything about it? As a state? Okay, most of you live. Okay, thank you. All right. So basically, in your own community, most of you live on this side of the state, right? On the island. Okay. So my question to you is this: in your various schools, some of you are still in school. What is your school? In your school, what are you doing about the ecosystem, about climate change? Now, we need to have this conversation for about 10 minutes, and as a group, we can come up with something we can do differently. Okay? Yes, please. Come on. Come, yeah. Shh. Yeah, no, it's good to, yeah.
Okay, so I
need to
attend
know.
Children's International School, but I'm leaving for abroad. But what's my name is Armide Fayoshe. But what my school is doing, what my past school is doing, they had a green team, and then they also had green day. And if you are a bad person in class, you have to pick up the trash at lunch. Thank you so much.
Okay, shh, shh. All right. So they have a green team, and they have a green day. All right. Okay. Shh, shh, shh. Yeah. Okay. Let's listen to you.
My name is Amira Adeleke, and I attend British International School. And
What's so funny about that? Come on. That's not acceptable. So go to the back. Yes, please. What's your name? No, that's not funny. I'm not joking, actually.
In my school, we use
Actually, from my assessment, now listen, boys and girls, I think I've lost all the respect I have for some of you, not all of you, and I mean it. I work with children from the public school, people who don't have anything. They have more respect than you. I've asked you to keep quiet, not once, not twice, and you just want to keep on talking.
So what I was saying, so we use ceramic. We don't use plastic in my school. Plastic is rarely ever used in my school. If you are seen littering or even crossing the grass, you will have to do like frog jumps, community service, and everything like that. And we don't use plastic in my school, as I've said before. We use ceramic. We use paper. Even school bags. If there's plastic on your school bag, you'll be sent home. Yes, clothes. Even your basin, everything, if it's plastic, they will. Paper. We use cloth, and also we recycle every single Saturday. We all go to the field
and then we now pick up all of the trash around the school. No, that's not. I'm the head, the founder of the green team, for that matter. And also, as I was saying, every Saturday we go to the field and pick up. We go into teams of 6. Then we now pick up trash, and then no. So the teams of 6. Whoever picks up the most trash gets a bottle of Fanta to share. Oh no. And also the trash that we use is always recycled. Like our plates now, like the ceramic plates, they are used from broken plates. They used to glue it together and like. Really? Oh, yeah, it's true. We use solar panel in my school.
Okay. Who else wants to talk about what you're doing to address climate change in your school? Yeah, everything's about climate change, yeah? So our schools are not doing anything. Yeah, your own school, you're not doing anything. You all go to the same school.
In our school, we have thing we do in our class, call it class council, and then like 2 people out of the class council, white hands. Two people out of the class council get a group of around like 5 people, and they will just like go around the class picking up trash and everything.
Oh yes, that is still, I guess, like SRC, Student Representative Council. All right. Do you have class year council? Maybe in your class, there's somebody representing. There's a member of your class that will be representing your class at the SRC. I think schools should talk more about climate change, and I would like you to take that back to your school. Let's look at how do we want to solve some of the problems in our community. Or there are estate meetings where we live. Yes or no? Yeah. But parents normally would attend the estate meetings. Okay? So if you want to run with a project, I'm actually pushing young people to do a lot more than they are doing. I think young people can contribute a lot more to the society. So you could start something, talk to your parents about it. In your estate, excuse me boys, in your estate, you could actually start a kind of collection of plastic things. It will be deposited somewhere, it will be picked up. I know a lot of young people advocating for climate change. And you could start something that would actually help you get grants. There's a lot of support for climate change projects. And you become a star in your generation. Not everybody should wait until they become a medical doctor or something, but there are things you can do in your community to save the community. If people collect the plastic bottles from, let's say you have an estate of 25 buildings, okay? And at the next estate meeting, your parents go there, and then they talk through you. You go there, or you follow them, or you ask your parent to talk about it, that this is what you want to do. They find a place in the estate. Maybe on Saturdays, if I've used, let's say, 20 plastic bottles, I go and dump it somewhere. There has to be a bin or a collection point. And then we have organizations who can come in and pick up what? All the plastic bottles. You become an advocate for what? Change. And that is the most important thing. An advocate for reducing the amount of plastic that we go into the dump, because you know that plastics are non-biodegradable. They don't degrade. They're just going to be there. Okay? So that means that what you're trying to do is to help solve a little problem. I know that we have a problem on this side of the divide. Everybody dumps everything in, your refuse bin is filled with all sorts of things. Whereas in some countries overseas, what do? They sort. You sort your refuse into plastic, exactly. But we don't do that here. We dump everything into the bin, all right? Because when they come, they don't ask for your green bean and your blue bean for the different things yet. They just carry the bean. So you could actually do something about that in your environment. Let us not wait until somebody else tries to solve a problem. There are many problems in this country, but there are some problems we can actually solve without too much effort. We just have to plan it. You don't have to work alone. If you have friends in your estate, you can actually form a team and do some research, read about it, and present it at the next estate meeting. So I want us to leave this place not just learning the word, but actually thinking about, am I a problem solver? There is a problem. How do I solve this problem? For the girls, there's a lady, I'm inviting her to a program next month. She's just about 21 or something like that. I'll get her name from my phone. So she solved a problem for girls, and they call it Melopads or something like that. Yeah, you know her. Okay. So basically, we're all here and we understand. The problem, she identified a problem that many girls and mommies and females we have, which is menstrual pain, right? And when she's identified that, she solved the problem, and there's something you can wear around your tummy right now that will send some waves and ease the menstrual pain. And so she has solved the problem, and I think that girl is going to be very rich in a few months' time because the product will be marketed all over the world because it's a problem we all do have. So what I'm trying to say here this morning is be a problem solver. Identify a problem. You don't have to solve it alone, but at times people go further alone than working with people. You can share the idea with a friend that you trust. We're talking about friends now, and say, okay, let's the two of us do this research, and let's prefer a solution to a problem. These people who are solving problems, you just have to sit down. I apply for grants. I do for my organization. And my own problem is how I'm going to upskill young people, but young people from very less privileged backgrounds. And we're actually making progress. I'll give you an example. I thought, okay, these children whose parents can afford to send them to very good schools, what do we do? She wasn't doing so well in school. We had a program for 3 weeks. We talked about different things. And by the end of the following term, she went from 17th position to the first position in class. And she was able to talk about the things that she learned from that program that have actually uplifted her. So what problems do we have in our society? What problems do we have in our country? And they are diverse, yes or no? We have millions of problems. And there are some problems we can't really solve. For instance, insecurity. I don't expect you to say you want to solve that problem, because I don't know how you want to go about it. Except you want to be an advocate of something. You talk about it to people. Okay? So, what problem would we like to solve? Yes, please. And you can start in your school, and I think the school is the best place to start.
Hi, Oluwafe Ajayi, the founder of Ego Charity. Ego is a charity in my school. It stands for Every Girl Gets One. So, term 2, like after term 2, during Easter break, my group and I, my team and I, we gave everybody vouchers and sell to people. And we sell to people. And we raised a whopping 1 million naira. Sorry. And then use the money to buy reusable pads for girls in need, like the ones with the orphanages, the underprivileged ones. So please, might just get a round of applause.
Now listen, that is something that some of you can actually do. Raise money to actually solve a problem. I'll give you a little. You know, at times you don't have to raise so much. We visited a place called Modukwe Coal at Yaba. That was last Christmas. In Modukwe Coal, you have children who are autistic, just a range of, yes, a range of issues. And when we got there, I asked them, I said, what would you like us to bring? And they said, oh, we would like very, very cheap. They said they've never had a Christmas tree. Actually took a Christmas tree there, and then we gave them gifts. Said, oh, they would like to have a Christmas tree, well decorated, and we should buy them, what do you call this? Disposable, what do you call those disposable nappies now? That diapers, yes. And that was all they wanted, because some of the children actually needed it. So we just looked for money, we raised money, and we've been able to do that. You don't have to come and bring down the whole world before you can make a change. What I'm trying to say to you is that you can make a change, you can make an impact in your community. And I think it is important that we begin to see that we can help somebody. Now, in the story for today, which is Jonathan and David, Jonathan was a prince. He lived in a palace. He was a king's son. Who was David? Yeah, no, not peddler, but David was just like a shepherd boy who was, but he later became a king. But prior to when they were friends, it was like somebody at the high class befriending someone, a low class. All right? You can go. So basically, they became friends and they helped each other. So what would we like, which problem would we like to solve in this group? Let's take, for instance, what is a problem on this side of the divide that you would like to solve? So can we have some suggestions? Yes, please. Huh? No, you've just said something. I want us to think for two drove me here. And I said to him that I would like to set up a nursery school, a primary school, and a secondary school. And that the schools will be free, but they will be like a standard of a CIS or a standard of Grange. And I'll be able to solicit for money and get people to go to school without what? Paying, because they can't afford it, or give them the standard of education that you would get in any other good school. And that was what I shared with someone, that's a dream I have. And I pray that one day it comes to pass. So I do agree with you that we need to encourage other people to go to school. Their children are drop out of school. And schools in public schools are not expensive, but yet some people cannot. To provide uniform for their children is a problem. How much is their school uniform? Textbooks. The school uniform I made last for some children, it's 800 naira. One uniform is 800 naira. In my former school where I worked, Grange, just the blazer. Some of you know how much your parents have to pay for the blazer. Yeah. So, and some of you are so careless with the blazer, you lose it, they will have to buy another one. Whereas your blazer will buy how many uniforms? Almost 25 uniforms. In other words, you can actually use the money for your blazer to buy uniform for 25 people. So what am I trying to say? Over Christmas holiday, that's one thing you can do. You can do what she said. You raise a voucher. If you're one who goes to see your family, maybe you have an extended family, so you tell them what you want to do with the money. You want to be a blessing to somebody in your community. You raise some money, and you go ahead and you do it. Just a very little action will make what? A great impact. So you just need to find the school where they need uniforms. And there's so many schools. You have children who go to schools with holes. All sorts of, very nice designs of holes on their uniform. And the uniform is only going to cost 1,000. So what problem do you want to solve? What problem do you want to solve? Hello? What problem do you want to solve? She has talked about one. What other problem is there? I want you to think. Poverty is a big one. How do you want to do that? But you can. You can. So you can actually, maybe not provide food every day. You can provide food, and I think they do that in this church every Tuesday or something. It does, yeah, you're just cushioning the effect for them, but at least it's still a step. Yes, my dear. Of what? that will be shared. You also need to do your research. You don't just say, excuse me, I told you to go to the back. No, you won't. No, you won't ask me. When I'm ready, I'll tell you to come. Yes, please. Come again. Yeah, we need to create. Yeah, anything that you're trying to do, you need to create awareness. Yes. Yeah, you could have you could donate books, or you see, when you donate books, I have done that. You need to also follow it up by creating the time for them to read the books. Okay, so donating books can also help improve vocabulary. They will study. So there are things that we can do. Yes, please. Providing clean water. Yes. Providing writing materials. So I would like you to think about something little you would like to do, okay? Some of you have enough pocket money and you can save. Your parents give you money, some money. You can actually save a little bit from it and actually bless somebody, not just random. You can go to a school and say, okay, I and my friends would like to donate. How much is a pack of pencils and a pack of biros? Yeah, they're not so expensive after all. And then you say, oh, we want to donate this to. You find a school, a public school in your environment, okay? And you go there. Right now, they are still in school when you are on holiday. So they won't vacate until the 25th. So, yeah, they won't vacate until the 25th. So what I'm trying to say is, you don't have to do it this holiday. You can plan for the next holiday. So you sit down, you come up with a plan. It's better if you're two working together on your plan. Look for a friend who has the same vision, who wants to raise other people up. Don't live your life just about yourself. Your life is not about yourself. Your life is about helping others, like Jonathan helped David, okay? And you have to be deliberate. You have to be intentional about it. You have to work on it. And I believe you have what it takes to make a little impact. So we've talked about little things you can do. You can donate writing materials, okay? Even if you don't want to make, what do you call it? You don't want to buy a mat set. You can buy mat set, it's cheap. You just, mat set is not, yeah, you go in Lagos, it's cheap. Yeah, it's even calculators. No, you see, it's the time, listen, you know, let me tell you sincerely the truth. Let me tell you sincerely what is going on. The calculator you are buying is not the type of calculator that the people going to public school will buy. They buy scientific calculators. I go there, I go to the market, I buy a box of 40, 50. They're not expensive. And we give it to them. But the type that you will buy will be more expensive. Yes. Yeah, but no, that one that is like black and yellow container like this, those ones are not expensive. I have a lot of it at home that I give out. So listen, don't always think, like I just told you, until I went out to try to make uniform for children. That was when I discovered. I didn't believe it myself that 800 naira we sew uniform about 3 years ago for one student. I didn't believe. So when I realized that it was very cheap, we made 100 immediately. 100 school uniforms. In other words, we gave 100 children new school uniforms. And they were very happy. They had to change their uniform. So please think about other people. Think about what can I do to help other people. And ask for support. Talk to people about it. You can make impact as young as you are. Is that clear? You can what? Make an impact. So, what I'm going to ask from this group, the 13 to 18, is very simple. We're going to have a project. You're going to have a project. Yes. Okay? How many of us are here? Let's say we're 20. Okay? And we're more than 20. If we contribute 1,000 naira each, we can actually make how many uniforms? 20 uniforms. And if you don't want to do uniform, which is going to be more stressful, we just buy, huh? You're over 30. We just buy pencil, biro, eraser, and sharpener. And just take it to a school. And we say that is part of our give back to the society from this group. I'm telling you, it's very simple. We just go to the market and it's doable. So they resume in September. We'll look for people that probably are not traveling, who are still here. And we just drive down. Yeah, we can do it. We can actually do it this term before they go on holiday. All right? Or it's actually better because end of term is always summer. It's actually better in the new year. You walk towards it, we raise the money, we buy the items, and we'll say this is part of the give back for Vacation Bible School. That's all. So I'm just trying to encourage you to always think about what can you do for others. It should be a question that should come up it should be on your mind. Or what can you do for your environment? Advocacy is something you can start talking about a problem, in your society. I have a young lady who came to work in my school. Her name is Mrs. Lawani. When it rains in this country, what do you see? Plastic bottles just litter the whole place. People finish drinking Sprite and do what? And dump it on the road. It's so sad. So have we agreed on a project? Yes, please. Yeah. That's the job they do. They call them no, that's not LASMA. Lawma. That's Lawma, yes. No, those ones that's what they do for a living. They clean the roads. Highway managers. They don't get paid well. They don't get paid well, but that's what they do for a living. Okay? So, have we agreed on a project? I'll discuss it with Mrs. Taiwo. Okay? So we want to impact less privileged children with what? School? Yeah. With school supplies, okay? And I think that's a beautiful one. So who is going to be our project lead? No. Yeah. So we're going to actually elect somebody that will drive it. Okay? So secondly, when we have this project, I would like you to go back to your various schools and push an agenda. Okay? Let it be something you're bringing back from this project, from this Vacation Bible School. Drive something in your school next term. Drive something. When they're electing the SRC, put up your hand that you would like to be a member. So if you're a member, you can actually drive the agenda better. Students, they call it Student Representative Council. I think in some schools, there will be somebody, one person from each class. Yeah, okay, you call it one voice. So can you try to get yourself elected into the one voice thing in your school next term and begin to drive change in your school? Begin to drive change. It's important that we know that it's those changes that we try to drive that will give us a better country. Make an impact in your school. Make an impact in your estate. So, Mrs. Taiwo, so we wanted to make an impact as a group on our community. So I just discussed a few things with them. So they agreed that what they would like to do, we're going to choose somebody. And what they would like to do is just raise little money and buy writing materials for children we'll just pick one random, maybe a random public school, but yeah, around here. And that would be a project from Vacation Bible School, HOL, Vacation Bible School 2022. So we're trying to talk about, they shouldn't just be concerned about themselves. Why are you talking? Excuse me. Okay, so they shouldn't just be thinking about themselves. Jonathan thought about David, and that was how he was able to help David. So when you think about other people, especially people that are less privileged, they have made an impact. So that's where we've taken this today's lesson to. Yeah. Okay, and you know that's actually that's a good one. Yeah. Over the items, yeah. Okay, so boys and girls, who is going to be? We need a team lead. We need a team. Let me call it our impact. Let me call it our impact team. Can we have nominations? Like, you can't just volunteer yourself. I don't want volunteers. I want people to nominate people they know that can do the job. Shh. Yeah. Can we have nomination? Okay, hold on. Hold on.
I represent the
There's a gender issue. I need a boy. I need a boy. What's your name? Toby. All right. Okay, so basically, what we're trying to do, we call this our impact team or impact group, okay? Initially, excuse me, what are you doing here? No. No. You were very, very rude, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Initially, I wanted us to vote, but I think this is a good team. Yeah. No, it's too late. It's too late. Okay. So what? Okay, that's a good one. Let's vote for the head of the impact team. Okay, so how many people would like Feyikemi to be the head? Feyikumi, I'm so sorry. No, not from the house. Yeah, from the people sitting. Yeah, from the audience. How many people would like Koinsola to be? Why are you making noise? You shouldn't be noisy. Can we count, please? 1. Shh. Please, sit. Excuse me. Can you turn your back, please? Turn your back to the yes. Koinsola, please. Excuse me. Turn. Can you face the other side? Yeah. Please turn round. Turn round. Turn round. Turn round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry. Go and sit down, please. Go and sit down, please. No, just go and sit down. Go and sit down. Go and sit down. Okay, so thank you very much. So our president is going to be Toby. Toby, please. No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He will do some research. Toby, please write down the names of the members of your group. Who is Koinsola? Who is Koinsola? So you'll be the vice president. No. They're just 2 people. No. Just 2 people. Toby and I'll talk to Toby and Koinsola and we'll drive that. So this is the president. This is the vice president. So please write down their names. You need to tell her, excuse me. Can I have your phone, please? I'm not joking. You're going to hand over the phone to me. Hand over the phone, please. I'm not going to leave this place until you hand over the phone. Whether you are sorry from now till eternity, it doesn't really matter. Can I have the phone? You'll get it back after this program, after today. Can I have it? There's no need dragging this. Exactly. Thank you very much. I don't think you actually deserve to be the vice president. Okay,
sorry. So, in the balloon, when we rub the balloons on our head, the balloon gains. Sit down, let me explain. Okay, so when you rub the balloon on your head, it gains electrons, which are negative, um, which are negative. Electrons are negatively charged particles. So the negatively charged particles, since unlike charges attract, when you move it to the wall or the cloth or your cloth, the protons from your electrons move towards the surface or whatever, and then it attracts the protons. So that's why it sticks to the wall, because the particles on the wall are positive and then the ones on the balloon are negative.
Coin solar pact. Coin solar pact, please. Like what Coin Solar said, one of the items will either gain electrons and the other will lose them. Like, so then one will be the general, one will be generally negative and the other will be generally positive due to the gaining or losing of electrons. And then, opposites attract and electricity.
So basically, the example we saw just now, the balloon was able to stick to the wall. And what are we trying to teach as the Bible lesson? Now listen, stop rubbing. I think we've done a lot of that. What we want to teach here, or the lesson I want us to take away. Now, Jesus is our friend. David and Jonathan were friends. And Jesus is our friend, which is the song for today. So, as that balloon was able to stick to the wall, we expect you to also stick to Christ, to stick to Jesus. Okay? We expect you to, and I want you to take that away from here. Jesus and you, Jesus and I, we should actually be what? We should be together. The way Jonathan was to David. Okay, and I'm very, very grateful that you were able to make that work. Has any other person been able to do that? Rubbing it and creating static electricity, and then we have an attraction. Who else has been able? I think the boy's hair. Wow, it happened again. He's the only one who has been able to do that. Yeah, so that's good, okay? So, as we go on, as we grow up daily, one of the things we could do to stick to God is very simple. In the morning, you read your Bible, okay? In the morning, you say a prayer. That way, you're sticking to God. You're sticking to God in what you do. Some of you still want to create this static electricity, but it's not happening. When you have oil, I think it's because probably he doesn't have as much oil on his hair as some of us do. I tried it with mine. It didn't work. Okay? Okay? So that's the major lesson from today. The balloon sticking to the wall, you sticking to God. I want us to look at the song that we have in the booklet. Please go to the page before the balloon activity. Go to the page before the balloon activity quickly. The page before the balloon activity. Yes, we're going to sing that song, the first stanza. Quickly. Go to the page before the balloon activity, everyone. Where's your booklet? You don't have one. So those who have the booklet, quickly, let's do that. No, don't bust it. Why do you want to bust it? Okay, are we there? Those who have it, let's do the song together. It says, I have found a friend in Jesus. Who wants to read the lyrics of the song for me, quickly?
I have found a friend in Jesus. He's everything to me. He's the fairest of 10,000 to my soul, the lily of the valley. In him alone I see all I need to cleanse and make me fully whole. In sorrow he's my comfort, in trouble he's my stain. He tells me every care on him to roll.
Now, those are very, very powerful words for whoever composed this particular song. And it goes this way. I have found a friend in Jesus. He's everything to... I want you to sing along with me. He's everything to me. He's the fairest of 10,000 to my soul. The lily of the valley, in him alone I see all I need to cleanse and fully make me whole. Sorrow is my comfort, in trouble is my stay. He tells me every care on him to roll. He's the lily of the valley, the bright and morning star. He's the fairest of 10,000. I have found a friend in Jesus. Just like David found a friend in Jonathan. Okay? So our first friend should be Jesus. Then we have other friends who are on earth, our friends on earth. Okay? So can we take the song together? 1, 2, go. I have found a in Jesus. He's everything to me. He's the fairest of 10,000 to my soul. He's the valley, I see all I from my heart, and now he keeps me by his power. Though all the world and Satan tempt me sore, through Jesus shall safely reach my goal. He's the lily of the valley, the bright and morning star. Rest of 10,000 to my soul. Good. He will never leave me. While I live by faith and do his blessed will. Good. I have not to fear. From his manna he my hungry soul shall fill. Good. Then sweeping up to glory, and the rivers of delight shall ever roll. The bright and morning star, thousand to my soul. Now, I want us to look at the second stanza quickly as we round up. The second line says, in temptation is my strong and mighty tower. In temptation is my what? Strong and mighty. Sincerely, in your journey in life, there will be temptation. But when we are tempted, who should we stick to? Jesus. We should stick to Jesus in times of temptation. Now, it also says here, he will never, never leave me. So even if we leave Jesus, which at times we do, we walk away from Jesus, but Jesus will never, never leave us because he loves us very, very much. So please always remember what we have done today with the balloon. It's not about throwing the balloon all over the place, but it's what this young man did, and I think he stood out. What's your name? Huh? Told me, yeah. I didn't see hers. Oh, okay, yes, that's true. Yes, Michelle did. Thank you very much. I'd forgotten. Yeah, the back there. Okay. Clap for Michelle. Yeah. No, you did yours too. No, yours, I actually took the picture. So thank you very much for making it work. Okay? So, in the last next 5 minutes, which is we're getting to the end. Bring out your notebook, everybody. And this is 5 minutes of reflection. Please write reflection day 2. Reflection day 2. Quickly. I gave an instruction. You were not listening. It's I can't believe what you have done to this church. I can't believe that 13 to 18-year-old children will come into a place, litter the floor with popcorn. This is shameful. And tell you, it's not you. Who is it? Your friend. Can you please pick up anything, whatever, no matter how tiny it is around you, just pick it up. This is a church. Yeah, you can, if you can. Can everybody please bend down? Oh, no, I don't. What's going on? Why are you falling down? Sorry. Can you help him to get up? Help him to get up. Help him to get up, whether you touched him or not. Can you pick up? I said pick up, Lita, and you are still sitting down in the midst of this dirt. I will tell you what to do. Pick up, Lita, please. This place is really filthy, and I'm not happy at all. Pick it up, pick it up. Well, I don't blame you. I guess some people do all the work for you. Can you pick it up even if it's not, it's in front of your chair? Hello? Hello? Since she has refused to come back, can you please do it? And drop everything in the litter. We met this place very clean when we came in here. Spotless. Hello? Can you pick up all the popcorn? I don't want to get it. Excuse me, what are you doing? Can I have that? Go and drop it on the table. Go and drop everything on the table. When we finish, you can take it. All right, can we come back to our seats, please? There's still some pieces there. There's a bottle under that chair, for instance. I don't know what it's doing there. All right, can we please sit down and quickly do our reflection? Sit, sit, sit. Thank you for picking up the litter. Pick up the popcorn under your seat, young lady. All the pieces of popcorn there. Excuse me. All right, so what we want to do now is reflection. So reflection is one or two things you would like to take away from today. One or two things that you would like to take away from today's session. Yeah, writing it in your book, please. Thank you. I told you to pick up the popcorn under your chair. Hello? And you heard me. I said pick up popcorn under your seat. I wasn't happy. This place was clean when we came. Aren't you writing? You don't have a book? You've written? Let me see what you wrote. One or two things you're taking away from today. Okay. You're writing in your notebook, reflection. Just one or two things you're taking from today. Have you written yours? Mm-hmm. It's not optional. It's compulsory for everybody. find your notebook. Did you write your name on it? We'll give you another one. Can you what? No, you can write it in your book. In the yes, please. I'm yet to see something like if my friend is in need, I can actually support the person. Okay. Okay. So what are the ways in which you can help, friend? Practical ways you can help your friend. Just a minute, I'm coming. Okay, what about praying for the person? You can pray for your friend. Okay. Yeah, as many as possible. Yeah, to be the change you want to see in the world. Okay. Thank you. Have you written something? Okay. Have you written something? You haven't? You're still writing? Thank you. Thank you. Very good. Okay. You did? Okay, yeah, you did. Okay, so yes, please. Want me to see what you've done? Yeah. Okay. Well done. Okay, so we're rounding up now. Okay. 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 So, the impact team will wait behind for about 5 minutes. No, and the others. Oh, no, I've already picked 5. Yeah. Yeah, in the front. You should have nominated yourself. Like strangers to you, but they're friends. But they're just what? They're just strangers. And that was where we started from. So you can help a stranger, someone you don't really have a very good relationship with. And I hope that we will take this away from here. I hope we will take this away from here, and every time you come together as a group in any other project you do, always think about what can we do for for our community. And God is going to continue to help you and bless you for reaching out. Now, somebody said, is it 1,000? And I said, you can raise more than 1,000. So the minimum amount is what? 1,000. You can have multiple of thousands. You can bring 5,000. Okay? So the more money we're able to put together, the more people we're going to. The Impact Project. Have you forgotten? You're not. Don't say that. Withdraw that. Okay. So we're going to meet with the president, the team actually, for 5 minutes after this meeting, and then we start driving that. And I hope that come September, you will do something in your school. Yeah, in your school. I hope you'll be able to drive something. So have a goal for next term. Have a goal to do something different. And lastly, I have not dismissed you. Lastly, there was something I shared with the 16 to 18s yesterday, and I want to share it with the 13 to 15. Please listen, everybody. There was a time when we go to school. In my generation, that's all we do. Just go to school because you want to become somebody great. But in today's setting, you can't just go to school alone. You must acquire a skill. You must learn something. And I think one of the worst things you can do to yourself is to have 3 months summer holiday, 2 months summer holiday, and just sleep and wake up and be socializing. And I think it's the worst thing you can do to yourself. So I want to encourage you to think about something you want to learn to do. Something you'll enjoy doing. And I'll give you examples of young girls like you. The world is changing rapidly. I have some girls I work with now. They are really less privileged. They don't have anything. But I have decided that they're in school. They're in SS1. So throughout their SS2, which is year 11, grade 11, I told them, 10 of them, go and learn a skill and we'll pay for it. Today, if you see the type of cakes that some of them are baking, you'll be amazed. Some of them are already sewing. They sew. When I saw what they had done in 9 months, I was amazed. Now you would think, yes, they are poor girls. Their parents don't have anything. But what we are doing to them now is they're already doing business. They're now selling things. They're making money. You know, they've learned how to write a business plan. Things that at times some of you will not know about. So what I'm trying to say to you today, don't spend the rest of this holiday and holidays of your life just walking up and down, sleeping, waking up late and everything. Go and learn. If it is coding that the boys want to learn, go for it. If it is making hair, whatever, learn something. You don't even have to go out at times. You can sit in front of YouTube, yes or no, and learn how to do these things. But give yourself a target. And the target is, between now and September, I want to learn something new and work towards it. What I'm trying to say to you is, don't think that some people are left behind. If you're not careful, the people that you think are behind are actually going to the top. And you also have to be on top of your business. So come to this Vacation Bible School and be a new person in terms of how you see life. Make an impact. As you're impacting your community, impact your own self. Do something for yourself. I want to learn something new. I decided to learn how to play guitar. Can you imagine? Although my fingers are paining me. Okay? I wanted to learn guitar at my age. I just wanted to do something else, in addition to all the things I do. So please, boys and girls, the 13 to 15, we're going to write down what you intend to do for the rest. I'm going to collect your number, and I told my own group, yes, I told my group that I'm going to call them. When am I calling you? August 31. I'm going to call them August 31. They will send me a photograph of what they've been doing in the past 6 weeks. Is that clear? So let's do something. We have everything we have. You are so talented, yes or no? Are you talented? Are you gifted? Yeah. You have a lot that you can offer the world. So God bless you. Let's pray. Bow your heads and let's pray. Heavenly Father, we thank you for today. And we thank you for all the time we have spent together. As your sons and daughters leave this place, may they always remember that Jesus is their friend, always their friend, and that he will never, never leave them. I pray for the grace for them not to leave Jesus. I pray for them to be able to walk and see Jesus as their friend that they can talk to about what is going on in their lives, in Jesus' name. Father, Lord, let the experiment of the balloon that stuck to the world be something that they will carry all through their lives and see themselves as that balloon that is sticking to God for the rest of their lives. Glory be to God in the highest. As we all depart from here, Father, be with us. May we not depart from your presence. May we always be with you. In Jesus' name we have prayed. Amen.